Hey guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be ranking and rating Final Fantasy X waifus. So I know that this isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I also know that everybody has their own favourite characters, so feel free to let me know why you would swap and change characters around or who your favourite character is and why. So let's begin with LeBlanc, and we're going to start off on a negative straight away. I really don't like LeBlanc. I don't think she's waifu material. She is just very completely the opposite of what I think of when I think of waifu. So for that reason, I'm going to give her a D. And I know that was really sharp and sweet, but that's just how it is. I just don't enjoy her character as a waifu. Next we have Belgiumine. I think that's how you say it. I haven't played it in so long. She is someone who is there for us, who will help us train, and I quite like that. She's kind of sweet in a... You don't realise what she's doing until she's done it. I don't know if that made any sense, because she trains us, makes us stronger, but she doesn't do it in a way where it sounds like she's being condescending, and I quite like that. I quite like her. So I'm going to put her as a B rank waifu, because we don't know enough about her to make her an A or an S rank waifu. Next we have Donna, and when I first played this game I really wasn't a fan of Donna, but as you get to see her more and more with her guardian, the guardian always tells you how nice she is when they're alone, and I feel like she's slightly underrated. I feel like, yes, she is a bit bitchy when you meet her, well, very bitchy, and she's very competitive, but I feel like that's the way that she makes friends. Like, she's very stubborn, but I feel like she can be ultimately sweet to the ones she loves. I think that she, deep down, has a very caring attitude towards those that she likes. So I like her more than LeBlanc, but I don't think I like her enough to put her in like a B rank. So I'm going to put her as a C rank. Next we have Alma, and Alma is cute and a little bit ditzy, and she's strong and determined, and yeah, she can be very girly, but I just really like bonded with her character. I know that her and Lucille are implied to be lovers, but I don't know if they are, and I quite like that mystery around them, but I really like Alma, so I'm gonna put her as an S rank waifu. It's just her whole personality as a whole. She will do anything for the ones that she loves, and for the ones that are nice to her, she will go out of her way to help. Next we have Lucille. I think that's how you say it. Again, I haven't played Final Fantasy X in a long while, and I really want to give her an S rank, but I didn't feel that connection that I did with Alma, so for that reason I'm going to have to give her an A rank. She is a really strong, powerful, independent female character, and she does have strong feelings for Alma, but I just don't know what it is about her. I just don't feel it as strongly towards her as it is for Alma. I think it's due to her personality type not being as ditzy. Sometimes I really like that in a character, sometimes I don't. It depends on who the character is, what their storyline is, and who they're portraying. So next we have Lulu, and Lulu, I don't care what anybody says, to me she is one of the most sexiest Final Fantasy characters. She has leather, she has belt, she has fur, she has that soothing voice and personality. She is all round a motherly figure, and I'm not saying that just because she has a child in 10-2. She is just the mum of the group, but she is a very sexy mum. I'm gonna put her as an S rank because I really like Lulu. She is all round waifu material. And I will never understand the Waka Lulu situation. There was no flirting in 10 all the way through between them. I know she went out with his brother, and I know that back in the day it was tradition to be taken care of by a family member of those who have died in Japan, but I don't get it. I don't understand the chemistry between them. I didn't see any in 10. their appearances are so different, their personalities are so different. I can see that their personalities might go together if they had that chemistry, but I didn't see it, so I don't understand it. But regardless of that, I'm still ranking her an S rank. Next we have Len, and I don't know how I feel about Len just because we mostly see her through the eyes of other people, like her lover, or through Yuna, who is connected to her via dress spheres. I feel like if we'd seen more of her in person, then we would grown to have liked her as almost most people's favourite characters, but because we don't see that, I don't feel a massive connection. The biggest connection I felt with her is when the cutscene came on with 1,000 words, and I just can't help myself. I cry every time whenever that comes on because it's just so powerful. And I feel like as a songstress, she is perfect. She has such a deep backstory. I just really feel for her character and her arc, and I love her. But I need to know more about her, seen through her eyes, not other people's eyes. So for that rank, I can't give her an S rank, but I can give her an A rank. So she is an A rank waifu. Next we have Riku, and Riku is ditzy and a little bit naive, even though she's seen a lot of the world, and I just don't comprehend that. But she is the cheerful sort of member. She's the person who keeps everybody smiling and bouncy. I don't know why I didn't connect to her as well as I connect to Yuna and Lulu and other members of the party, but I feel like she's almost up there. She's almost at S rank level, but for me she's an A rank. I don't know what I'd do to change her to make her an S rank. I just feel like she's not an S rank compared to other characters in Final Fantasy X. Sorry. Next we have Yuna, and I pretty much gave her away about 2 minutes ago, but I really like Yuna as a character. She bears the weight of the world on her shoulders. She's calm, she's cool, connected. Yes, she does get very annoyed a lot of the time and frustrated, but she seems to, overcome that after being sad for a small period of time, so she doesn't drag it out too much. And as a character, she's very, very well-rounded. Her appearance is cute. I still prefer Lulu's appearance, but Yuna's appearance is very cute. And she's very lovable. She is very waifu material. So I'm definitely leaving her on S rank. I don't really know what more I can say, but I really felt for her when it was like the end of her storyline, and I felt so bad for her. And then 10-2 just completely changed the whole storyline, and I didn't know what was happening. I still kind of enjoyed the game, but I feel like it didn't really connect to 10 a way a storyline should. I really enjoyed the dress sphere concept. I know loads of people hated it, but I quite enjoyed it. But I couldn't really connect the two together, and 10-3 was just a shambles. I'm not even discussing 10-3 here. It's disgusting. It's not a video game. It is it's sort of like a book, but it's not a book. I heard it. It was an audio on the HD remake, and I just don't like it. I hated it, so I'm not including any characters from 10-3 in here. It's disgusting. No, but I'm basing Yuna's character waifu material on 10, not on 10-2. If I was to base it on 10-2, I'd probably give her an A rank. But in 10, she is definitely S rank waifu material. Next we have Pain, and I don't know how I feel about Pain. Again, this is another character I'm like, she's there. We don't really get much of her backstory or where she's from or why she's even part. Like, we're given reasons, but it just doesn't feel very intimate, and I just can't really connect to her. I feel like they tried to go for a younger Lulu appearance-wise, and it just doesn't work. Lulu's appearance works completely, but Pain's is a bit like, well, you tried, but you're not there. And I know that they're not completely the same, but I just feel like that's what the developers had in mind, to replace Lulu in 10-2 with Pain, and I don't like it. It doesn't work. I don't bond to Pain. And as far as waifu material goes, yeah, she can be pretty strong and she can be pretty badass, and she does like to have a bit of a joke and a giggle now and again, which makes her better than LeBlanc, but she's not there in my opinion, so I'm giving her a C rank. And lastly, we have another villain. We have Yunalesca, and I feel like, again, it's the same as Len. We don't know much about her. We only see her a few times. We don't really know what she was like before she becomes, you know, an unsent. And for that reason, I really want to know what she was like beforehand. We only hear stories of what she was like before she became an unsent. And apparently she was very beautiful. She was kind, she was caring, she was determined. She was basically Yuna, or Yuna was Yunalesca. They were the same person almost. But after she became an unsent, I feel like she became a little bit bitter and twisted, and as far as waifus go, I don't like that in my waifus. I'm sorry, I know some people do. But at the very end, when she turns into that hair monster thing, I just, oh no thank you, no waifu for me. But before that, so if I was rating her before being an unsent, I would probably give her an A rank. But after the final story, and she becomes that monster, I would give her a D rank. But I'm gonna go off before we fight her and find out what she's really like, so I'm gonna give her a B rank because I do quite admire her. She is one of the first summoners to defeat Sin. Well, she was the first summoner to defeat Sin, and she's admirable, and I was really looking forward to meeting her unsent. And then when I found out, oh wait, she's not all she's cracked up to be, she was very disappointing to me. So no, I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna change it to a C rank. Please don't hate me. And I can't really connect with her. I don't know. But anyway, that is pretty much my ranking done for Final Fantasy X. I really hope I haven't offended too many people. I know Riku is up there with the Final Fantasy X bays and waifus for a lot of people, and I know that Alma is not an S rank for a lot of people, and Lucille is. But these are just my opinions, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to do your own, then feel free. Or if you want to tell me who your favourite character is or your favourite waifu is, please let me know, because I love discussing anything Final Fantasy, and I will try to get back to your comments as soon as possible. So thanks very much for watching, and bye guys!